Say, I guess I'm early. What's going on, Marjorie? What's going on? Welcome to Best Chap, Laughing Chapter Lounge. Laughing. I hope I'm sitting in position well and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? How you doing today? He said, "Come on, let's go." Woo-wee. I'm drinking water tonight because, boy, we had so much fun last night. Oh, my God. Got up cleaning up and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm talking about? So today is Fuck It Friday, of course. Anything goes today. And next week, then everything probably be into play. I know it a little better and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'll be ready to add gas on and all this. Um, I forgot how she told me to do these comments, but it's on. It's on. It's on. It's on. I ain't even been outside all day long. I've been in this house trying to do stuff. You know what I'm talking about? I'm clean as hell too. You know, a little bit. Every now and then I mess up. So you meant the water too. Oh my goodness. Jesus Christ. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? How you doing? What's up, Fizz Dap? Sam. Fizz Dap to you. Can y'all see me clear in the view? Because from my understanding, I be like halfway in here and halfway out and all that kind of stuff. You know, I just have a little fun over there on Shack and Shimmy, Clack and Shimmy. I just had a nice time over there. They was over there showing out. What's going on? They was straight showing out over there. I almost lost my mind for a minute. Them ladies had on them hot clothes over there. What's going on? What's going on, Sci-Fi? What's up, Sci-Fi? I enjoyed you last night, Sci-Fi. We had a nice time last night. The funny was going on last night. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up, Bobby Kovich? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on around here? Thank you, Joan. It's getting better and better. Like I said, I sometimes have to go back and watch it and do a little self-discipline and stuff because I'm learning it. You know, so I'm still kind of learning the keyboards and all that kind of stuff. And seeing, I feel like I'm sitting up a little bit more and stuff like that. So little becomes much. So today, we're still on the question and answers and all that kind of stuff, along with a few jokes. And I know y'all saw a post this morning that I put up with the tap dance shoes. That is actually a true story. When I was younger, you know, it was kind of rough stuff like that, right? So I guess I was hard on shoes. So my whole soul came off the damn shoe. So I'm like, man, my mother was like, you wearing them goddamn shoes. I was like, okay. So I'm a kid, so I'm doing what kids do. So the little girl that used to go to school with me, she was like, I got some shoes you can wear. So when I laid up there and got the shoes, she said, meet me on the corner. You know, I get to the corner. She gave me these little shiny ass shoes. I was like, ooh, they so pretty. You know, I'm a kid, so I'm trying to go and character all at the same damn time. You know, Dr. Fuk'nR gonna show up a little bit later as well. So next thing I know, I put the shoes on and motherfucking sparks and shit started coming out of. I couldn't even get my balance at first. I looked up, I took the shoe back, one of the shoes back off because I had to see if I could fit the shoe first. So she was like, you can fit them, you can fit them. You know, they was all shiny and shit. I was like, oh my God, these so pretty, stuff like that. But anything was kind of better than what I was wearing because the shoe that I had on, one of the shoes was big and one of the shoes was small. So it just kept on feeling like it was nails in my shit. So next thing I know, I was trying to walk in the goddamn shoes and I couldn't walk in them because the the little thing, the little tap thing, that was like steel. So I'm sliding and doing all this. I started seeing sparks and shit come out the shoes and stuff. So I was like, I'm probably gonna have fun in these goddamn shoes. So I got tired of sliding this shit because I'm trying to hold my balance at the same time. Next thing I know, oh Lord, I asked the little girl, so how, I don't even remember the little girl name. I said, so how do you walk in these shoes? She said, these is tap dance shoes. That was the first time I had really seen tap dance shoes in person. You know how you be on there, you be seeing them on TV doing all that kind of shit. That's probably how I learned how to step too, shit, because I had to walk a certain way in the tap dance shoes all the way to school. From like Halsted to back to goddamn Racine somewhere. You know what I mean? From 103rd to 107th, I say that. That was a lot of tapping and a lot of sliding and shit. So I had on the way home, I had to meet the little girl at the corner so I can give her shoes back. So how she wouldn't get in trouble. She was just helping me out. But I tell you, talking about somebody was running, sliding, sparks, and all this kind of stuff. Look, I had got bullied from them little goddamn shoes, wearing the goddamn ugly ass shoes, one big shoe and one little shoe. They used to hold my hands behind my back and slap the shit out of me and start talking about them goddamn boots, the shoes that my mother had, and the damn boots. Every time I wore some goddamn crazy shoes or something, I always get the shit slapped out of me. I felt like a little black ass Jesus, kept on turning the other cheek. So I kind of started feeling like, geez, I know damn well Jesus ain't turned this many damn cheeks. Eventually, he had to fight back. So I just started wailing on their ass every damn day. That was the end of that. But I'll never forget those tap dance shoes. As soon as I seen those shoes, different things bring me back to childhood. But it's funny. It probably wasn't funny then, but it's funny as hell now. You know? I can't imagine. Oh Lord, I can't hardly see what you saying because my assistant had to make a little errand, and she didn't do one thing, show me how to put the comments up. And if she did, I probably didn't get that MO. You know what I mean? So I had to go back to it and go listen back at the little tutorial that we did, and then it probably would show me that way. So I can't say she didn't do that. You know what I mean? So that would be a whole lie. So I had to go back. Sapphire, that is not funny. You know, I remember another time we was in class, and I was in 6th grade at this time. This girl, she was the bully of the class anyway. I remember her name. Her name was Karen White. You know how back in the day they used to have a fruit cocktail with the fruit in the motherfucker? The girl got out the front of the line and came to the back of the goddamn line and smashed that shit in my face. I felt like the little ugly ass Douglas. I tell y'all just don't know. I done went through a lot of shit. Y'all just don't know that I can laugh at. She put that shit in my goddamn face. I promise you I got suspended for 10 days because I did not let up. That was that. So when we got to school, when we finally got up to the room, she laid up there. You know, back in the day, spitballs was real shit. You know how they she hit me with one of those. I got straight up out my chair, smacked the ass in the back of the head. I got suspended again. But I ain't care because it was mostly self-defense. But I ain't gonna even lie. Like the other girl, like them stiletto shoes that y'all see up there. My cousin them been calling me all day talking about those shoes. They was like, you bet y'all had shoes like that back in the day. What they don't understand is, Sapphire, that matter of fact, you can come on in. I'm finna send you this link. Real talk. Oops, I think I did it wrong. Oops. See, let me leave shit alone. Let me leave shit alone. Look, Sci-Fi, them roach killers, That girl kicked me in my ass so goddamn hard. I felt like a sissy in the Boy Scout camp. I ain't gonna even lie. I immediately, you know what I'm talking about? I had to go to the doctor for that shit. Cause I literally got my ass kicked. I don't take no ass kickings to this day, but I damn sure got my ass kicked with them damn shoes on. Y'all see them motherfuckers pointing. It's like you put your shit in the corner. It's like, I was like, I just felt like that was the coolest thing. Y'all had to see the shoes. It's like every day I'm gonna start putting up something that remind me of my childhood, and I'm gonna speak on it because it was kind of funny. You feel me? Today, not back then. Today, but y'all just don't know. Is there any questions that anyone would like to ask me at this time? Because I'm still on questions and answers and getting to know me. As y'all see, I feel a little bit more comfortable today. Just a tad bit. Just a tad bit. So it's getting better with time. Getting better with time. So maybe I could see y'all comments now because I had to put on my other phone. I hope it don't be a buffer. Anyway, sci-fi. I know. I just need to leave shit alone. What is my dream job? My dream job, I want to be a concert producer. I think I know a lot of talent and stuff like that. And I just want to have the coolest concert ever with my kind of lineup my way. Not the way people would want me to, but people that I know that can blow and bring in and give you a great concert. What is my favorite color? My favorite color is, I really don't have a favorite color, although probably in my house you'll see a lot of different color blues, but they also blended with other colors though. Like earth tone colors, kind of go with my complexion. So I can kind of wear any color. I really don't have a favorite color. So when you see those outfits and stuff, it's like that color been it came out the clear blue sky. Like my grandmother always say, let your mind run crazy. So how you dress and how you talk and carry yourself is how your mind run. And she was right. The next question is what kind of drink? I actually I like Heinekens when I do decide to drink. I also like Heno. I like Patron, but I'm a sociable drinker. I'm not an everyday drinker. I drink like when I go out kicking it, like right before I start stepping or right before I go to the club, I might have a shot or two, you know. But then other than that, that's it. That's all. I'm really kind of laid back and chill, believe it or not. I'm kind of private. I don't like a lot of people at my house. I don't need you up in here trying to find out what's going on in my house and stuff like that. So you can run back and tell this and tell that. I'm very discreet when it comes to stuff like that. Uh, Here we go with the note stuff. You missed it last night. You say where you are always why am I always sharp? Thank you for that compliment. I dress down a lot. I just go out and dress when I go to certain places that require that attire. I feel like shit. I wear jeans, shorts, and all this kind of shit, jumps and all that kind of stuff all the time. So when I go to a nice club, I'm gonna dress. I'm gonna put on some clothes. You know, that's just me. You can surely be a fabulous producer. Yes, thank you so much because it's a lot of people that I know that have those pipes, and it would be like it would be male, female, female, male, then instrumental type of thing, because I know a lot of people like jazz and they had to bring that because I also not only do I like the flute, I love the saxophone. That's my fave instrument. Even though I can listen to jazz all night long, just smooth. I don't really like a lot of fast stuff unless I'm into go into my house. Like I get off into the. My favorite foods is soul food, Sam. I'm a soul food eater, like greens, macaroni, and shit like that. You know, that's more me. But you gotta know how to cook it. I don't like my food fixed any kind of way. Don't be mad fixing my shit neither. Slopping my plate together. Oh no. That's like a pet peeve. You're not gonna do that. Say, what's my favorite place to visit? Are you talking about here in Chicago or going out of Chicago? Because I only been out of Chicago. I was kind of raised down south in Blasville to a certain extent. And I know I used to go down there here and there. But then over the years, working and all that kind of stuff, I really didn't go anywhere else until I went to Cleveland. When I went to Cleveland, it was for a weekend stepping party. And of course, and that was that. I'm supposed to be going to Vegas, hopefully for my birthday, which is in October. I don't know what's gonna happen because I really don't celebrate my birthday too much like I should, and it's gonna change this year too because my stepson passed on my birthday uh, from cancer at the age of 19. So just dealing with that and all that kind of stuff, I go out and help everybody, but I just don't I just don't get out too much like that. I was looking at the wrong thing. So, you know, it's normally like that. As you see, I got a little quiet a bit. Say, what's my favorite place to visit? So I really want to go to Vegas and see what's that about. Okay, have I ever thought about writing a book? I started writing a book inside a book of Battlefield of the Mind, Sapphire, because I wasn't always this kind of, I was kind of withdrawn and stuff like that due to abuse and different things like that, kind of what we was talking about yesterday when it comes to, the fam lifestyle, pride lifestyle back in our days, it wasn't nothing like this, period. We didn't have none of these leadways and avenues that they have now. We probably made it for them, even dressing. In some places we weren't even accepted. And, it's coming out, all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So where did I get my work ethics from? My mother and my dad. They both parents worked. My mother was a nurse. My father was a foreman at the Eck Meat Steel Mill. And from my understanding, he worked all his life. He used to rehearse on his side with the shylights. And, my mother, she was a nurse at the county. And I guess that's where the Karen heart came from. And everything else kind of combined. The floors came from my mother. I used to have to clean up the house when I was 10. I was changing. I was telling me and Sapphire, I was talking about this morning. When I was 10, probably younger than that, I was changing around houses and having to wax the floors and stop stuff like that on my hands and knees by me being the oldest of five. So as I started getting older, I started going to these different job programs and job training, and through that, I was already a detailed type of person. I was trying to do hair, everything. When I was going to church, I learned how to do extension braids, stuff like that, anything to make money. I think we chit chat about this as well. Um, I did get them from my mother, basically, and my dad. To your question, Bobby Kovich, thank you so much. Next question. My favorite foods, man. Okay, so I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I love greens and cornbread if they made right. My greens is mustard and turnip. I like those and spinach. I like that better. But like I said, you got to know how to cook. You don't know how to cook, it ain't happening. You can stand up there all day long. If it ain't fixed right, I ain't gonna eat it too much. I'll pick over it like that. I'm not talking about stuff that you kind of boiled and it's already pre-cooked. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about soul food. Everybody say they can cook, can't cook. Oh, goddamn soul food. I'm gonna tell you that one now. I don't like my food super heavily seasoned at all. I never did because I wasn't raised like that. They say how you was raised is how you really like your food. And I'm telling y'all females now, if y'all dudes go to somebody else's house to eat, chances are you can't cook that good. Whoever it is, they chances are cook like their parents. Do I like to cook? Not really, because I had to do it so much when I was younger for the five. And then I started working in all these restaurants and all this kind of stuff. And I end up being a manager and a supervisor in the restaurant. So, and then washing dishes. And you know, I always start from the bottom up. So I really, mm-mm. And then it's just me now. So I don't have to cook as much or anything like that. So I can travel and go eat, or I can, what what you say, my kids and, oh, smoke, yeah, your kind of smoked turkey. Yes, 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 yes. I like that. That's triple five. You got damn right, sci-fi. That's why you better not bring your ass to Chicago without them damn greens. You understand? Bring them on up here. Yes, you're gonna be riding right back down there. Okay. Any more questions? Any more questions? No. Okay. All right. When y'all ask me about some cooking, y'all touch the nerve. Damn, my menopause almost came in talking about some damn cooking. Mm-mm. It get to a point when you work in those restaurants, you start seeing big old huge pots of greens and all sorts of stuff. I don't do funny. She said, "Oh, Sapphire to the ship becomes a Pittsburgh. Oh hell yeah, you already know. Tell her to bring you some greens too when she comes. She gonna fly down there. One thing about Sapphire like to travel and get it done. I don't know about Joan, but Sapphire, she be on the move. That's what I know just from chit chat with her. She has quite a few things going on. Oh my goodness. What's my favorite sport? Basketball, of course. Basketball all day. And the only time that I like football is probably the playoff times. Really. I used to be good at all sports though. Softball, all that. I was very athletic, you know. Coming from where I came from, that was like my skate. Like I can go to that and peace of mind, and I just made sure I was good at everything. You know, when I was I involved? Oh, of course. And I also was involved in the music a lot, for sure. Basketball, yes, sir. I kind of like all the teams. I like to watch a good game if it's played right. I actually had my own 3-on-3 when I moved out in Riverdale. So that was kind of fun and interesting. It's like I go to the games and support my nephew, when his mother, was at home. So when I go, all the other little young guys are like, how come you don't never root for me? How come you don't never da 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 da? So that's how that became. Then, boxing, I was really, really good in boxing and karate back in the day. So so that was kind of fun as well. I could box real good because I wasn't taking them out. I took the ass whippings at home. I was getting beat like the last of the damn slaves. So I wasn't taking any more outside. That just wasn't gonna happen. Mm-mm. Probably to this day, they probably knock my ass upside the head like, That's that." Any more questions? You have any more questions, Marjorie? What's up, sis? What's up? Once I learn how to put you guys on, then I'm gonna have someone else come on as well by the name of Eva Rowley. She's a comedian, and that's gonna be next week. So I should have all those skills taken care of by next week. And she sing. I don't know if she's gonna sing, but I do know she's gonna bring a little comedy and all this kind of stuff, and kind of tune you guys in on what's going on in her life. And it's gonna go on from there. Hopefully this be okay. I call myself just doing this stuff just for the summer, just something different. But apparently, you say, well, I like to hang out. I kind of hang out here and there. You know what I mean? There's never no one place that I hang out. I get invited to a lot of stuff. Uh, I don't never just throw myself anywhere, just pop up on people. That's not my style. If I don't get invited to it, chances are I don't go. So it's quite a few different places. And I like to stay at home a lot too, believe it or not, and chill on some television, good movies and shit like that, good music, just lean back with it. I'm very laid back in spite of my mouth. I got my mouth from my grandmother. She did not hold any punches. If I want to, what team would it be? Mm, that's a good question. I might play for my own Chicago, but I'll probably change the game. It's like what I see in the rookies. It's like they be so rookie, they be still shocked that they're playing with all the superstar NBA players. If that makes sense. So I would, kind of do that a little bit and get them a little bit more used to what's going on the the newer and the older team, so they can play and be a little bit more comfortable. They won't get so struck like, oh my God, I'm playing with LeBron. Oh my God. See, they fuck up. They good in the beginning, and then in the second quarter they always mess up. It's like they need to balance that out. And they can shoot pretty good. They just don't have that little umph. And I think that Chicago needs to have a couple of old seasons to carry the game instead of just having a whole new squad without, that's almost like going in blind. But I love the sport, so it don't matter to me far as the team, far as the sport itself. I can watch a good game long as it's a good game. You ask me when will the sisters hang out again? I don't know. That's a good question. Which ones you talking about? You talking about Hazel and Sapphire, or are you talking about In My Element sisters and Tea Time, Marjorie? Can you riddle me that? Any more questions? I'm gonna try to get this show to the point where I don't know if you guys are familiar with Darren Fleet. I like the way he does his show. He just be talking and ranting. He always call it "Let's Rant," and I like the way he get down. But at the same time, I also want it where we can have some serious topics, but at the same time bring a lot of laughter to it. You say you multitasking, okay? You said request, please, girl. I just went off. It ain't gonna even happen. Not tonight. Maybe if Bree came and took care of that. Right now, she on the move on something else. So she says she'll be in the green room when she do come in. So just hold tight. You'll be able to come in. We got a nice little chunk of time. Okay, if that's okay with you. Thank you very much. Any more questions? You said repeat, please. What is it that you want me to repeat? Repeat what I said far as I just said a few things. I said, which sisters are you talking about coming on? Are you talking about Sapphire, Hazel, myself, Dr. Fuk'nR, or are you talking about In My Element, Bree, you, me. Da, da, da. I didn't know. You just asked when the sisters were going to get together again. So I don't know. I can't answer that. When are you coming back to Chicago? You come back to Chicago and go over Neela's house, I probably will go over there. Just let me know when you're there. I'll be there. You already know. Eat some of that food that Neela have. We be climbing up the goddamn walls and whatnot. I had a ball over there that day. I ain't gonna even lie. If you come to the concert, it's quite a few of us gonna be there as well. If I could sing, if I could sing, let me see, let me pull this up. You time now. If I could sing with anyone in the past, who, the present, who would it be? That's a probably quite a few of them because I would want to sing with the Whispers. I would also want to sing with Barry White because I think Barry White had the coolest orchestra and music, out there, you know. So I would probably like that song, You Turn My World Around. I probably would change that a little bit into my tone and it'll be different because I blend in with him when he's singing already. So it's almost like a duet. I make myself into change my voice into the duet. As far as a female, truth be told, I probably want to sing with Mary Griffin, Shaka Khan. There's quite a few of them on the female side, and Sharon Page. I don't know if she's still singing or not, but I just loved her voice. Said she got knocked off. I know, right? My ass touched the wrong button and just went off. So I already know. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. This shit cray, but I'm learning it. So that was a good question. As far as who would I sing with, and Marvin Gaye. I think Marvin Gaye his song was storytelling to me. He told a story, and people really didn't pay attention to a whole lot of things that he was saying in his music. And when he sung about his highs and his lows, and a lot of people wasn't hearing his plea. That's just how I feel about that. Uh, if I want, you know what? I wouldn't want to sing with Teresa, but I would love to be in the studio and watch her sing because I like her soulful, anointed side. You know, it it's like when she go into song, it's like a whole nother her. It's like you can almost see the anointings kick into her, and that's what I watch in all artists actually. So it'll be quite a few. You said Marvin, yes, he did. Oh yes, I love Marvin Gaye, and people really don't listen to his music and take heed to it. You know that song, "Who Really Cares?" Who's willing to try to say that just is so powerful to me. That is just to that. But that I love stuff like that. I like poetry. I used to write poetry when I was a younger, and when things used to bother me, I used to take it out in paper and pen. So it's a lot of me. The little things that I know how to do, they just come with me. Thank you, Marjorie. Right back at you. Any more questions? The weekend of the 27th. Well, I'll be there on the 27th, but I already know I'm gonna be at the concert on the 28th. No doubt about it. No damn doubt about it. Having fun, cause it is fun. Sci-fi, that's my motherfucking homie right there. So they raining out there again? Damn. Y'all got goddamn Noah's Ark going on, hood style. Y'all has been raining damn near 40 days and 40 nights. Real talk. Any more questions? Look, I want to go see some more. I like some more. I like how she does her comedian. My favorite comedian will be Chris Tucker. Thank you. Thank you. Chris Tucker is crazy as fuck. You know, it's the old Chris Tucker. It's like his whole voice and everything changed. Like, man, didn't I tell you? uh, any more questions? Would I ever consider adding a segment just for music history, such as jazz, R&B? Jazz, yes. I love jazz. I love jazz. It's like it's so soothing. The only reason why it's not on now is because of the different shows, as far as the shake and shimmy, clock and shimmy, and this one. Other than that, the music is on most of the time. I know, right? All that. Mm, mm, mm. What the R&B? I love R&B as well. I love R&B. Hey, what's going on? Is it possible that you can add Sapphire and Marjorie? They want to come in the room. Is it possible? Because I tried to do that and the whole thing messed up. I think I'm doing a little better today. No, Sapphire need to come on in the room. But then again, she may not. She might be on another call. Okay, can you add Marjorie? She want to come in, but some kind of way I messed up. I get that further on up the road, master. Real talk. Yeah, so far I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Any more questions? Anybody have? Like I said, next week it's gonna be totally different. As you see, she didn't put me out here by myself. She said I'm doing pretty good, so that's cool. You know, this really a change for me. I'm thinking around my birthday time, I might kind of shut it down a little bit because I'll probably be doing other stuff. But at the same time, it all depends on how it goes. You know, that all depends on how much fun it is. And, some of my friends probably want to be there and check it out, this, that, or have you. Any more questions or no? So what y'all think about the school stuff? I think, to me personally, it seemed like it was better when they was just wearing the masks. They knew what to do, where to go. They was on lockdown and all this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? He said you buck naked and comfortable. Oh Lord, Sapphire, I ain't trying to see that ass. I'm running. I done ran. You know, that's just too much, Sapphire. But it's okay. It's okay. Uh, is it possible that you could invite Eva Rowley? Ruweva. I don't know if Bree is still in the room, but it's all good. She said, I got this. Once she teach me how to do this one more time, how to add stuff, go to the link and stuff like that, it was up. But like I said, I must have tapped the button the wrong way. I got my fingers, they say they small, but they big as hell on the, man, big ass thumb and shit. So, so that's that. I'm not gonna say stay long, but you sound full and grand. Hey, okay. You fuller than my grandmammy right now. That's what's up. So you done fix some shit. What's up with them sweet potatoes, Sapphire? Hmm, what's going on? I should have my banner by next week. That's being made as we speak. So things are coming right along. It should be a little better, and it should be a little bit more on the talk show side slash comedy side. You know, I'm glad that this week, okay, okay, you're right. It's a political thing. I just think everybody they getting mad and all this kind of shit, but the whole time, most of them that has taken that vaccine and not have taken the complete vaccine, they're the very ones that's catching it because they feel like it's okay to keep the mask off when they distinctly said, even if you're vaccinated, you still have to wear the mask around one another because at this cold and flu season, it's turning to autumn, so the air gonna change anyway. So I like that. The mask is like a blessing and a curse to a certain extent to me. It protects you from all, and then in the winter, you ain't got to be breathing all that cold ass air through your sinus and shit. But at the same time, it can be hectic. You know what I mean? But it's all about protection to me. As long as I'm protecting myself, I'm fine. So far, I haven't had it yet. Yeah, I know. I believe me. If people just don't understand that. When it comes to that PPE, we had to take a test for 3 hours. We couldn't even, and look, the thing about it is they made sure that you knew everything that was on that paper before you went to the next phase. So I take care of myself pretty well. Matter of fact, I'm probably the only one at my job that has not had it yet because you don't have to tell me twice when it comes to protecting myself. I'm gonna let you know that one. I don't care who you are. We cool. I take it down. Don't get me wrong. Take pictures and stuff like that. But when you go in these like stores and all that kind of shit, ain't happening. I don't know your ass from a can of paint. And if you coughing, like Michael Coyer says, shit, I'm hanging up the phone. You cough too hard. I'm thinking I'm gonna catch that shit through the damn phone. Don't, mm-mm, not even happening. Oh, I'm gonna protect. Look, one thing you can depend on that word sis, they'll tell you that ain't going. I got everything. I got all the PPE. I got the one for it when doing the COVID, the one the N95, the 95, all that. The shield, god damn it, Doc Vader. I got one that's brown. I when they before they came popular, I had them. Because at my job they was selling them real hard, and people was bringing and donating. That's how I got so many masks made. They was making them for me with all those music notes and crap. And then I felt like at a point, like when it's hot outside, you get tired of wearing that shit. I'm like, oh my God. Just imagine I have to wear that like 7.5 hours a day when I'm going to work. So I protect myself from you more so than you protecting yourself from me. Thank you, Bobby. You and your husband have truly been a vessel, on the support side. You guys support all of us, and that's crazily dope, I'll be glad when y'all come to Chicago. I know everybody in Chicago gonna try to link up with you guys just on GP. You'll have a lot of stuff to take back to Pennsylvania, is it? Yeah. My cousins called me cranking up, talking about I tripped her out about talking about the shoes when the girl kicked me in my ass. Back in those days, that's how they fought. They didn't have guns and all this type of crap. And if they did, we wasn't around. They was more into the stop the violence and this, that, and the other type of stuff. We sure tried to get you here for that first one, Bobby and Sam. We was doing everything under the sun, but we understood better, you know. We probably link that opportunity for you guys again. Who knows? It might bless you again. Any more questions? Yeah, the Cubs, they the real deal. Holyfield. A week or more. Really? That's gonna be kind of fun. Y'all gonna get a chance to do everything. I know y'all gonna take a lot of pictures because everybody come to Chicago, they take a lot of pictures. I'm in Chicago and I still take a lot of pictures, because it's always something different. Even when you riding around, you just see different stuff, so I'm more like that. And the different places that I work, like the back of the skyline is the most amazing thing to me because the only way you can get back there either by boat or helicopter because you got to go through the police and give them your ID and all this kind of stuff. They protect the water to make sure that other people don't come and try to sabotage the water for Chicago and Lake Michigan. So that's the purpose of that. And that's how I got those shots the way I did some of those shots. I like doing taking pictures as well of the skies. I've been doing that since I want to say 2008. Thank you. They start telling me about how I take pictures and stuff. And they was like, well, you need to be in the pictures of Chicago and all this kind of stuff. And people are willing to buy your pictures. But I didn't think about it like that. I always thought about it if people looked at the sky, they probably wouldn't lay up there and be so violent, you know, because the beauty above, and it seemed like God poses for me. If you notice, when you look in the sky, uh, when you see those clouds, it's like poses of God's spirit to me. And if you don't get that shot, it goes so fast. Then you don't get it. And it's just saying like I go through something. It seems like the mist of God just kind of rain on me a little bit because it is misty. People just don't pay attention to it. It's misty. Uh, and I just think that's my connection with God. And he just do these little poses for me. And I have to capture the shot. I get out my car anywhere and take a picture. I put my hazardous lights on, all that kind of stuff. Y'all don't know me. It's like just because I talk smack on Facebook, as you see, I'm a whole different person. And I am like that in person. I don't change my spots. I still talk shit, but I'm truthful about it. I don't like to sugarcoat shit. I don't like to beat around the bush. I don't like nobody to try to piss in my face and tell me it's raining because I'm paying attention, you know. Thank you. The pictures from today, what they did the mural, I actually went over there like 3 times. And each time I post them in the pictures of Chicago, they'll tell me to give them an upgrade on how it came out. So yesterday when I went over that way, they were almost done. And I got a chance to, when they first started, I want to really see how that worked. So I parked my car at the Fleet Company where I used to work. And I went over, I got a closer look on what was going on. I was trying to figure out like, how did they do all that kind of stuff? What was the making of it? So they had like different cups and all this kind of stuff. It's almost like a puzzle that they're doing. But you know how you get a coloring book? And they have like the paint 1 blue, paint 2 green, like that. That's how they do it. So it's already pre-done. Whoever draws it, the architect that draws it, he do hell of a. And they have to put all the glasses and all that. That's fascinating to me. So I take pictures of different things that people just forget about, I don't have time to be, I don't hate on people. I like to see different people's craft because I'm learning myself while I'm doing it the whole time. Thank you. Yeah, some places in Chicago, they food is whack. I can't eat at every food place, not me. Like I said, I'm real picky. It's like I like shrimps. I go to a certain store for shrimps. I can't just go anywhere and say, "Oh, I like them shrimps." It's not like that. Like if I want like Harold's chicken, I have to go to in particular Harold's chicken. You know, that's how it is in Chicago. We have certain places that we go for our foods, and we kind of know where all the shit at in the hood. The hood food is better. So that's that. I seen that my girl Teresa came on, so I'm almost sure that a couple then kind of went over and got down. I see her a little later. You know, hopefully she went live on a song, stuff like that. Um, you know, like I said, this is just the beginning. Some of my friends, they're eager to come on, but like I told them, they kind of they don't know how to get on. I keep telling them, but it's like they want me to do this and do that, but I don't like the bag people. That's not me. That's not my style at all. I don't ask people too much because it's almost like back in my time when I was younger, I always had to fight my way for a whole lot of stuff. So I just refuse to fight or force. You understand what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Like it is what it is. Oh well. And usually I walk away and start something else. I don't let nothing really get me down. It's like I go to something else that I'm really, really good at. This just, like I said, it's just something. You said the architect in Chicago, Sapphire, it is. It Man, the buildings that I was looking at in the city of Chicago is amazing. Some of those buildings I really haven't seen myself, like I said, and I live here. Because downtown and the way we know it, shit, don't nobody want to go down there because of the traffic. One, we like down there, but shit, you be like, excuse me, stop and go, and all this kind of stuff. Damn, they're getting hit by the cars because them taxi drivers can't drive all that damn good to us. We'd rather catch the L and go down there as opposed to driving. And the parking is high here, so you have to go probably on a site and get the inexpensive the sale parking when you decide to come. They do have that. Me, I park my car close, jump on the L and do my thing and then run back to the car and go home. That's easier and it's more inexpensive here in Chicago for us. Say we show a lot of them pictures. Yep, pretty much. Y'all must have really, really nice skyliners down there. I like skyliners, but I don't like statues too much. Believe it or not. That's from something happened from my childhood. A couple of things happened from my childhood. I don't like statues. I think it's genius that they do stuff like that. It's like to me, I'll be like, what the hell was they getting high for to think of some shit like this? It's kind of gothic, to a certain extent, but at the same time, it's a beautiful craft. That's how I feel. It's like a blessing and a curse. I like to see the skyliners and the buildings, the high towers and stuff down in all cities and states. I'm really eager to go to Vegas and for the first time and do that. I already have some place to stay. I don't even have to stay in a hotel or nothing, like I have people stay in Vegas and they waiting for me to, get my shit together and come on down for a couple of days. So downtown Pittsburgh. So what are some of the things that you guys do in Pittsburgh? What's the exciting stuff in Pittsburgh? Here, we got when it comes to baseball, I'm a Sox fan, but it's a lot of Cubs fans. But to me, if you look at it, it's like the South Side, like the Sox, and the North Side, that's like the blood and the Crips, blue and red. They like the Cubs. That's how I see it because basically that's how it is to me. But I like baseball not much as I like basketball. How I gotta say daddy good night. Okay, see you later, Sapphire. No problem. Thanks for coming on, Sapphire. Thank you a bunch for coming on. I appreciate you coming on. You know what I mean? Say good night, Sapphire. See you later, Sapphire. How many drinks you had tonight, too, though? Last night you fell on the damn floor. I heard you. That's what made me call you soon it was over with. You up off that floor, Sapphire? Real time. Where did Dr. Fuk'nR come from? I'm still kind of thinking about some of the questions that you guys kind of asked me previously. Dr. Fuk'nR, Dr. Fuk'nR is something else. When I say something else, something else. He show up like how Bree stuff was going on last night. He showed up then. And tonight, he show up when all the ladies is around. Mostly. Now it's like almost like my family on here, so I can't, I don't go into character like that. You said the Steelers. Oh, that's you. So the same question go right back to sis. What I know you okay, she go with you far as the Pittsburgh Steelers, huh? Football is cool too, but they be doing I think I got football rage because I'll be like sidelining too much. Like they do stupid stuff. You know what I mean? Like, wow, if this dude is not having a good receiving night, why would you keep on throwing him the damn ball? You know what I mean? I think that's in every football. Why would you do that? They're gonna attack him first because they know that they're gonna da 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 da. Why would you keep on doing this? Why? If you know that your punter is not a good punter, you can tell by each punt he ain't doing shit right. Why you got to use your bench sometime. With football, they do stupid stuff. It's almost like watching the Bad News Bears. You know what I mean? But I like it when it's the playoff season. I really do. Super Bowl and all that kind of stuff. I do like football then. And I like it because when I go to the barbershop and hang out with the fellas, they watching, they put bets and all this kind of shit on. And I just want to see who won. So I watch it and get off into it. Then that's what make me choose a team then. Like I'm for whoever my barber is or some of my barber brothers because we all the same. Said Pittsburgh Steelers. So who do you like as far as basketball, Sam? Huh? You don't know? Are y'all gonna watch the Jennifer Hudson movie? I cannot wait to see that. Not only do I already have it programmed on my television when it comes on, on the cinema, I am gonna get it on DVD and take it to work so I can show the residents so they can watch it too. Because I was born around where Jennifer Hudson used to live, and Jennifer Hudson reminded me of me when I was younger, like into the singing stuff, you know. Everyday people made to sing all the time. Sometimes she probably didn't want to sing, but she wanted to sing her way and not the way they wanted to sing. And then, of course, living in a neighborhood where, it's kind of the hood and shit like that. I can see her as now like, hey, fuck that. She probably, if she could do it all over again, she probably changed a whole lot of stuff. But I understand a lot of things that she went through. And then I used to work over in that area too. So when all that came to pass, I was kind of over there in that area. say Pittsburgh University. So y'all straight Pittsburgh everything. So what other team outside of that one of your own state? Mm, I can't wait to go out. You know, I look forward to going out some weekends that I'm off because it seems like when I have to work, everybody got a party. When I ain't got to work, there ain't nobody having shit. You said you'll play the Bulls? Yep. Because they really got a squad. They just, I don't know, they to me, they just scared to face up to the big bodies. It's almost like playing alley ball. When you playing alley ball and you get the big guys, you get scared to take those jump shots, or either you get in a state of shock. I could talk about sports all day because I like sports, but I also like me some good ass karate movies too. And karate boxing, I like that. I love karate boxing because that teaches me technique. And then it's like good workout, like Rocky Balboa and Rocky. He always had those techniques of natural things to work out with. He didn't necessarily have to go to a gym too much to work out, work his body, keep his body built. So I kind of like stuff like that, like using the chair to do this, using the stairs to do that. You know what I mean? So I just thought that was amazing. That's like stuff that'll help me. And when it comes to karate, it was pretty much the same way. Any kind of way to learn to kick your ass, that's what I'm gonna do. You said the last dragon. Ooh, cut it out. I believe I like Ip Man, IP Man, the one that trained Bruce Lee, Grandmaster. I'm gonna say that kind of stuff right there. I like karate boxing. I like all kind of sports. I like Van Damme, stuff like that. Hey, the last dragon though, really. I, I'm glad you just didn't say the Karate Kid because he had one kick per movie. He the only little dude I know that did karate and had one kick per movie that he was allowed to do, and his damn foot was broke then. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't got his ass whooped the whole entire movie. When I say the entire movie, and all of a sudden he get that one lucky ass kick after all the rest of his body broke out. The Last Dragon was really, really good too, though. It was. But I was shocked that you said that. Really shocked. I'm still trying to get my nerves together, and if I can just stay sitting up like this, I'll be okay. Yeah, he did. You know the truth. Shit, that motherfucker one kick he used to make me mad. He could never do shit. At some point, how long do you wax on and wax off a car and can't never do a damn shot? Nothing. Nothing. You, I'm about to smack the shit out you just having me do that. And I want to fight the goddamn, trainer. Rated movie, yes. I like that movie too. I like that movie. I like Cadillac Records as well. Jamie Foxx, that dude can act his ass off. Oh my God. Him and that goddamn what's the name of that movie that he was a cab driver? That was my favorite movie that he played in because he acted his ass off in that movie. Uh was that Kevin Costner? Who was that? That he was a hitman. He had to go to these different places and he swindled Jamie Foxx to go um drive to these different places. He was paying him stuff, but he also was putting him in on stuff that he didn't want to do. Next thing you know, I forgot the name. I got the movie, in the room somewhere. Greater movie was really good too. That was another brilliant movie. It was because that man was so smart and he had all his senses everywhere. But what I didn't understand is how in the hell did he choose the females? How in the hell, why would they give him drugs like that? Even though they said that he did better with the drugs like Moke, collateral damage. You're absolutely right. I love that movie. That was a really, really cold ass movie. I like Michelle Pfeiffer movies as well. You know, I'm a movie head, so I can go on and on all night about watching movies. So Collateral was a really good movie that Jamie Foxx he played in. Um, Back to the Raider movie, and I like Cadillac Records as well. I love the part that when Beyonce started singing "I'd Rather Go Blind," dude knew that she was talking about him. It's like the look on his face when she went into song. It's almost like that saved me. It's like that song was like a movie. It took you into character, into a movie. It's like the music was drawn in. It made you draw into the sound of the music, and that was amazing to me. Just that part right there. And I like the Temptations. I like old school. I like all movies that's really based on true stories. Real talk. And if it's a comedy, it has to be funny. It has to start making me laugh from the beginning. Don't make no sense. Like my favorite movie is Who Made the Potato Salad? Uh, have y'all ever seen that movie? Have y'all ever seen Who Made the Potato Salad? That movie was good as hell. And the movie with you saw it, Bobby? That movie was off the chain funny. Everybody in that movie was crazy as hell. Everybody. And Repose by Master P. Now that's the favorite movie of all times right there. I like old school movies, but if y'all ever seen that movie, y'all'll be laughing y'all ass off. Repose, Master P, silly as hell. Like I said, it has to be funny. A whole mess. Yeah, like I said, if it ain't funny, I can't watch it. If it don't hold my interest, you can kind of tell with a movie the first 15 minutes of the movie. If it don't hold my interest, because I like mysteries and stuff like that. Like I said, a lot of people don't know me, so they be trying to figure out who I am, what I do, da 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 da. So I try to be a little discreet about myself personally, but at the same time, the music side of me. You might know the anointed side of me, far as the spiritual side of me. You might know the dressing side of me because you see far as pictures. And for a long time, I wouldn't even take pictures. My family had to tell me start taking pictures and stuff. I was kind of withdrawn, actually, very withdrawn. Like, oh my God, because people always gave me a hard time being me with my haircut, stuff like that. But what they didn't know that my hair actually fell all out. I used to wear my hair blonde. I used to be auburn and blonde, actually. I had a bad batch of dark and lovely and it messed my everything up. So I have to, you always see the white t-shirts. I can't have color dyes leaning on my skin too much because it make me itch a bit. And I can't really use a lot of hair chemicals. I really supposed to use just for me stuff because I messed up the nerve as far as that. It was a bad batch. So that I figured if I have to wear my hair short, I might as well keep it in nice cuts. I'm always wearing a design in the back. So that's another thing a lot of people don't know unless you know me. I wear designs in the back of my hair a lot. And it's cut to the like on an angle like this all the time. Different music notes and stuff. And sometimes different graphics, but not too much. I said on my birthday I was gonna stop wearing designs just to see how it's gonna work. If I could do that, my hair is so trained to have the designs in the back till I don't know. that'll be a challenge for me. Okay. If that's it, I'll see you guys next week, next Wednesday, with a little bit better. We're gonna chit chat about a little stuff because I'll be watching a couple of movies and all that kind of stuff and the news and all that kind of stuff. It's like I just had to get the get to know me a little bit and get a little comfortable. I think I'm getting a little bit better, but at the same time, it'll be better once everybody start coming on and we start kicking it and really having fun. So like I said, I'm still learning. And if that's it, it's a little after 9. I'm gonna end this broadcast so I can kind of see what's going on. I believe I have the movie Respect already on my Fire Stick loaded already. So hopefully I can go watch it so I can talk about that. That's what I'm eager to do. And I like The Godfather of Harlem. I like movies. I love Forrest Whitaker can act his ass off. So I would love to see how that turned out. And chances are I know he had a hand in that. And did y'all see on the news the uh Frank Fred the third, the songwriter, the musical director? Y'all know that he plays for Teresa as well. Did y'all know that? Aretha Franklin's musical director also plays for Teresa. That's playing in that movie. Which movie you talking about, Bobby? You say they was a mess. Which one? Which one? What's cool? And I can give you you know, a lot of movies to check out. You'll be so shocked. Like it'll be very, 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 very. Who made the potatoes? Oh my God, they Clifton Powell. Have you ever seen that movie that he played in? The only movie that I didn't like him in was A New Brand that had Brandy and all them when he was the prison guard. I didn't like him in that movie at all. I just didn't. He played the shit out of that part too well till, you know. And there was another movie that he played in that I liked, but I didn't like him in. At the same time, I didn't like his character, but because it was, and that movie was The Under Shepherd. That was you never saw The Under Shepherd? Oh God, that's about how the phony pastors be in church and stuff like that. What goes on behind the scene? Uh, Blessed and Cursed. That was a pretty good one. That's another gospel. I like gospel movies too. So as you see, I'm kind of well rounded all the way around. So that's basically me. A little of everything. Like I said yesterday, a little of me. So like I said, let me jump up off of here and I'll see y'all Wednesday at 8 again. Thank you. I appreciate you guys.